This started last Christmas. It was a funny Christmas last year. It kind of didn't feel like Christmas, even though we were doing all the things you do at Christmas. You realise that it's actually Christmas isn't turkey or decorations or presents. It's people. People are what make Christmas. And so on Boxing Day, to try and prolong this Christmas feeling, which was kind of there but not, I sat down at the piano and wrote The Dream of Christmas. I thought, oh, there's something in here. There's a sound starting. There's an emotion and energy with this music. This train of thought started of how do I make my own? Because you only do this once. You only get to do this once in a life. You only make one Christmas album, and so it needed to be something I was excited about. And the idea of then taking tracks and arranging them and doing slightly different endings and changing their meaning by making them slow instead of fast, it became exciting, and so the process started. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. We're gliding along on a song of a wintry fairyland. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Take it away, guys. Happy Christmas. Yeah. Yeah. There's a birthday party at the home of Farmer Gray. It'll be the perfect ending of a perfect day. We'll be singing the songs we love to sing without a single stop. In the fireplace we will watch the chestnuts pop. Everybody pop, pop, pop. There's a happy feeling nothing in this world can buy. When they pass around the coffee and the pumpkin pie, it'll nearly be like a picture print by Courier and Ives. Oh, these wonderful things are the things we remember all through our life. Just hear those sleigh bells jingle and ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Together with you. Together with you. Sleigh ride together with you. Favorite Christmas song is Sleigh Ride, which is on this record. I think it's just an incredible piece of music, actually. And the genius of it is that we've all heard it a million times. When I started to deconstruct it on the piano, it's really complicated. It's a really great piece of songwriting, and so that is actually my favourite. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The Paul McCartney song is, I think, the only thing that relates it to Christmas is the sleigh bells on it. It's all sort of synths and things, and And I thought, wouldn't it be great to kind of add instruments, like a traditional Christmas sound to it? We had this terrific orchestra in Abbey Road, so all the orchestra came dressed up in tinsel in May. And one of my other favourite Christmas songs is that it's the most wonderful time. I love that tempo. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I wonder that, can we add it to the McCartney? Simply having a wonderful Christmas. And that's the way you do it. You find your way of performing it to change the tempo, change the orchestration. They're your opportunities to get inside a piece of music and make it your own. And so once we did that, we were all like looking at each other, oh, this feels great. There'll be no release till we're down on our knees. We both agree it's not how Christmas is supposed to be. So I wrote this song, was always going to be a duet. I quite liked the idea of this couple not getting along, really disagreeing on everything, but Christmas solves it all, because Christmas can rescue everything. And around about December last year, I'd done a TV show called The Royal Variety Show and found myself waiting to go on. Sheridan was next to me and she said, oh, you know, it'd be great to do something, you know, here's my number. And when I wrote the song, I thought of her immediately. Right, I'm going to try her first. She'd be great for this, especially with the, you know, her acting, the going into character and all this. Sent it 5 seconds. Yeah, let's record it. So literally, it was one of those things where it just came together so quickly. And the last piece of the puzzle is I'm going to try and talk her into coming to do it with me on stage somewhere on tour. So look out, everyone. We'll be turning up somewhere. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas. This Christmas, Donny Hathaway. Probably the least known Christmas song on the record, I think. Some people know it, some people have never heard it. I remember the riff, actually. I don't really remember the music, and one of the people who've been doing our arrangements, Malcolm Edmonston, came to me and he said, have you ever heard of this? And I listened to the song and thought, that's great. It's different. And so we thought, let's give it a try. And instantly it worked. And it's definitely got a very special place on this record. Come on, Christmas, so you gotta make it alright. Come on, Christmas, now you gotta shine your light. Another original song, Come on, Christmas. For me, I always love pairing up a sad song with a happy melody. Yeah, I think opposite to Tract, it's almost got a slight reggae feel to it, that track has. And I thought, that's bizarre, sort of, you know, the Caribbean with Christmas. And it's just kind of a feel-good Christmas song. And yeah, it was fun to record. My dear acquaintance, a happy My Dear Acquaintance, not specifically a Christmas song, actually a New Year song, a song that talks about a new year, what a new year can bring, the hope, the opportunity, the reflection, a beautiful song. And I wanted to have something that wasn't strictly Christmassy. It does have a Christmas feel, but the lyric isn't Christmassy at all, but it points towards a new year, a new start, a new beginning, which is something that's around in our world right now. Then pretend that he's passing round. He'll say, are you married? He'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Love those girls. We've done a couple of things that actually haven't come out yet, so they've been on my mind a lot. And also they do their own Christmas show, which is just really super camp and brilliant. And so I've been desperate to try and get them onto something. I couldn't quite figure out what it was. And then when I heard Winter Wonderland, I thought, that's the song. Sent it to them and they did a demo and it went great. And again, I'm hoping they come to do it with me on tour. The more light it steals, the colder it feels. The colder it feels, I kind of wrote around the same couple of days that I wrote The Dream of Christmas. Because this is the other thing with Christmas, it is a time of hope and family and all the rest of it, but for a lot of people, and I think it's because there's some people who aren't there anymore, there's a memory there, and I think The Colder It Feels touches on that. And for some reason, New Year is as well. It's definitely a time of happiness, but there's also a side which always makes me feel, I don't want to say depressed, but there's also a sadness to leaving things behind. And so that song touches on that. Hey! Mood is right, spirits up, we're here tonight, and that's enough. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The party's on, the feeling's here, that only comes this time of year. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time. In it, the choir of children sing their song. They practice all year long. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding day. The party's on, the spirit's up, we're here tonight, and that's enough. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Now listen, the choir of children sing their song. They practice all year long. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding ding. We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Oh, simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Oh, yeah, a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Nice. All together sing this Christmas song. Oh, I wish that every day was Christmas. What a nice way to spend a year. I mean, a brilliant song, done in a way that you could say is very throwaway. Obviously a massive hit for Shakin' Stevens. It's been around for years and years. And again, when you sit and get it on a piano and you actually deconstruct it, it's such a beautiful, simple song. And simplicity is one of the hardest things in music. I think it's one of my favourite songs on this record because it's so different and it celebrates the song. Love that track. Everyone is calling out for Christmas. He's calling out for Christmas. I've been friends with Aled for a long time, and I've been looking for a way of doing something together. And this is one of the newer Christmas songs actually on this record, and obviously relates to him. Before I even recorded it, I went to him to ask him would he like to do it, and what would this song mean to him? Did he know it? Which of course he did. And so we kind of got in and we almost did our vocals before we made the rest of the track. Yeah, it kind of feels like something that was made in our country and you know, very folky, and I love it, and it's something different, and it was an opportunity for me to spend an afternoon with Aled, which I love. What do I care how much it may storm? I got my love to keep me warm. Again, not strictly a Christmas song. Sinatra did this. It hints at Christmas but isn't necessarily about Christmas. I've got a couple of albums on vinyl which I play every Christmas, and of course Michael Bublé. I've also got Rod Stewart. He did a Christmas album. It's a great record. And then I've got one album which is like a greatest hits of really old-fashioned Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. It's the only time I use the record player, but you put it on and I let it last all day on Christmas Day. It's just a wonderful sound.
They told me a fairy story till I believed in the Israelite.
Love this song. A good sister track to Child's Christmas in Wales. A lot of acoustic guitars. One of the newer Christmas songs we re-recorded, but very rejoiceful, feels hymnal. Lovely song.
In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind may moan.
A classic, In the Bleak Midwinter. I actually sang this last Christmas. I think we did it for one of the Radio 1 playlists, but beautiful song to sing, and it's a hymn, isn't it? Bleak Midwinter, so I think one of my favourites.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Like I said earlier, I love this song, but it's one of those ones where it's a classic the way it's been done. It didn't need covering again, so we slowed it down, turned it into a ballad, and again, it's a beautiful song to sing. The inspiration was kind of bringing Christmas into my world, to my audience, to my house, and making it bigger than it's ever been before. And whether they like it or not, this album's going to be played right across Christmas in our house. Usually we wait 6 months to take a new record on the road. We're going on the road like the next night. We release it and we go on stage the next night and we do a whole Christmas set, actually, which will be just beautiful. I want to make it snow and I want Christmas to be everywhere. To be doing songs off a new album that's out right now is going to be special.
It's the most wonderful time.